All right, YouTube. Got in. Well, somebody actually hit us. We didn't hit them. Uh, it was probably from texting and driving. This is a 1997 Lexus ES300. I'm going to do replace the tail light, and I'll probably deal with the bumper later on. I'm not waiting for the insurance company to do it right now. They're taking a little bit of time, dragging their feet on it. You know how that is. And I don't like the look of it because it's an eyesore. So I just ordered the light from eBay. Didn't have the time. I could have went and got the parts from off of from a junkyard or something. Found it on eBay. The seller shipped it the next day. I got it. Took about 3 days or so. I'm going to replace the light. Alright, so we just took off the cover here, which there were some plastic tabs. Once you turn them, you can use a Phillips head screwdriver. You can turn it either way, and you should be able to pull them right out. It was very easy to come off. There were two, one right there, one right there, and there goes the light. So I'm going to disconnect the lights and then start unscrewing these nuts here, and everything should come right out. Alright, so I got the lights out. Only thing with the lights, you can just turn them. I guess if you're looking at it from inside the trunk, you could turn them counterclockwise. Quarter of a turn, they come right out. There's no fasteners or anything to take loose from that. Now I'm going to take loose these nuts here. Okay, so I got the bolts off. Actually, I took a phone call, so most of the stuff was taking longer than I expected. You got one here, one here. You got one here. And way over here, there's another one right there. Now, all of them are the same size. Only thing is, with this one, the wire harness is attached to it. So let me make sure you can see this. You would squeeze these two together. This comes right off. Then you'll be able to unscrew the nuts off of it. Like I said, with the lights, you just turn them counterclockwise, quarter turn, they all come out. So everything is out. Now we're going to pull the light out. And you see how easy that was. Alright, so we got that one out. That's going to be trash. Here we have the new one. Oh, and it got two nuts on there. So I'm going to put the camera down, and when I come back, I'm going to put this back in place and wire everything back up, and we'll do a test run on it. Actually, I know the video might be a little bit longer, but it takes maybe 2 minutes or so to get the 4 nuts off, probably less. I didn't really even have to use a socket because they were already loose. I'm going to make sure everything is put back tight, but when we come back on, everything is going to be hooked up and wired up and everything, and you'll see a difference on there. Okay, so I got the light back in. Went to screw the nuts back on, which the new one came with 2 nuts, and I tried to put the old ones back on there. It takes 4. I was kind of glaring there. It takes 4, but this one came with 2, which 2 is fine. And I noticed that these nuts didn't match up onto it, so I don't know if one is metric or one is standard. Anyway, if you do run into that problem, make sure you put this bottom one on, and then this top one right here on, so that way you're able to slide the wire harness back on so it locks in place. And that's pretty much it. It's already hooked up. I got the tail light on, got the turner signal on, everything is working fine. When you put it back in, just snug enough so you don't have water coming in around here when it rains. You don't want to over tighten it because it can crack. It is plastic. And